there are stories whispered in the dark. Stories of spirits that slip into homes unseen, stealing infants from their cribs and leaving something else behind. They are called Boginki, forgotten goddesses turned vengeful, cursed to wander, unseen, hungry. Boginki. Their name has faded, but their presence never left. Once, they were spirits of nature, tied to the rivers, forests, and swamps. They watched over women and children, protectors of life itself. But time is cruel. The old ways were abandoned, their shrines forgotten, and those who were once goddesses became something else. Now, they do not protect, they take. The villagers still speak of them in hushed voices. The goddesses who were forsaken. They say Boginki once walked among the trees, their feet brushing the water's edge, their voices woven into the wind. But when humans forgot them, when their names were no longer spoken, they withered. Twisted by loneliness, cursed by neglect, they changed. Their beauty faded into shadows, their voices became whispers on the wind, and their hunger turned toward the ones they had once loved most, mothers and their children. It begins at night. A mother stirs in her sleep, a sudden coldness creeping over her skin. The wooden walls creak softly, the cradle shifts, ever so slightly. A whisper drifts through the room, not from the wind, but from the darkness. Then, silence. The mother wakes, her breath catches in her throat. The crib is empty, but something else is there, something that watches. A child lies in the cradle, but it is not hers. At first glance, it looks human. But something is wrong. Its skin is too pale, almost wax-like. Its limbs are too thin, too stiff. Its eyes, black and bottomless, stare forward, never blinking. The villagers whisper of changelings, children left by the Boginki, their true nature hidden beneath fragile skin. They do not cry, they do not laugh, and when left alone, they whisper. But the Slavs knew how to fight back. They carved symbols into the doors. They placed iron beneath the pillows. They whispered prayers over their newborns, hoping that faith would hold back the darkness. For iron, fire, and sacred words were said to burn the hands of spirits. But if the Boginki had already taken them, then there was only one way to bring the child back. A mother walks to the river at night, her hands trembling. She leaves a small bundle at the water's edge, a bowl of milk, a handmade doll, a whispered prayer. She does not know if it will work, but the villagers say that if the offering is accepted, the spirits may return what was taken, or perhaps they will keep the gift, and the child forever. Some say the Boginki faded with the old gods, that when the last of their names were forgotten, they too were lost. But in villages where mothers still wake to empty cribs, where the wind carries unheard whispers, where the river water is never truly still, the old stories remain. Even today, in certain villages, mothers still leave iron by the cradle, just in case.